Slavery, what it does.
Yeah, that's him again. The sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use a bitch, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Gotta miss all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA.
Wife, life good. Wife fight back, kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Right, wife, life good. Wife fight back, kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife.
You were my wife, my life, my hopes and dreams. For you to understand what this means, I shall explain. I stood all the jealousy, all the bitching too. Yes, I'd forget it all once in bed with you.
That's what makes me feel good.
Oh darling, how could we end up like this? Oh baby, let me reminisce. We'd stop the hands of time. You set my soul on fire. My one desire was to love you and think of you with pride and keep you satisfied.
Honey.
That's tough.
Let's go over some of these dizzy broads and some of the shit they've written on the internet. Now, you already see this dumbass question. Is my white boyfriend a racist if he talks bad about black people, but I'm black? Oh. Help, I think my boyfriend's a racist. I'm 18, I think my white boyfriend's a racist. I'm 21, a little bit skeptic at first. When I first entered a relationship, I'm attracted to white guys, yada yada. So he doesn't let me meet any of his friends. I let him meet mine, but he never let me meet his. Let me stop right there. I've heard this several times. This is very common. There's a secret, right? They're a secret, I don't know. They're treated like they introduce the white guy to all their friends because they happy. He a trophy. They're going to show him off, but he don't introduce her to none of his friends and definitely not his family. So that's definitely hilarious. Right? She read one of his text messages. One of his friends was referring to her as how are you still dating her? Blah, blah, blah. And sometimes when I see him and he's with his friends, they'll start laughing.
You do know they laugh their asses off at you behind your back. I can tell you I've been around many of them, and they laugh.
And he'll look at me, and they'll laugh again. Then they'll walk over to me.
And they laugh.
This the shit that's under the surface, alright? This is what they really not talking about. This was a real crazy story. This chick talking about how this guy, her boyfriend, they moved in and he orders her around basically like a slave. He's actually treating her like a slave. Like I told you in my other video, when they see black women, they see slaves. They see the same that their forefathers had. They want to experience what it was like to have
What's it like being black on Tinder? Part 2. I've never had a taste of chocolate before. You gonna be my first bite? It's on my bucket list to hook up with a black girl. I've heard they're the best. I just don't want to come off as a creep or weird, but I've heard that getting with a darker girl is something that never makes you want to have anything different. I've never slept or done anything with one, and I'm just curious about what you think. Like, it's been a lot of dudes like, oh, you so beautiful. Like, that's not a compliment. It's not like, hey, how you doing, Shantae? You're pretty. Thank you, handsome. How are you? Oh, I'm great. And I've never talked to a black woman like you before. I never thought, like, that doesn't make me want to date you. Actually, it makes me remove you. Because I know you have a black girl fetish. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to be your fetish. I will literally low crawl 2 miles through barbed wire just to tongue punch your fart box. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of flattered. Can I bend you over a coffee table and tell you to act like you're picking cotton? Never been with a black girl. Don't tell anyone. Does eating you out count as reparations? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what my ancestors feel about that one.
a black, and this guy was treating her like exactly that. He wanted dinner to be completed no later than 7 p.m. And if it's ready at 7:30, he'll yell at her. Same thing with breakfast. Not only does he want his clothes ironed in the shower running, but also a huge specific breakfast. And all of this has to be done before 7 a.m. So while he's sleeping, she wake up at 5:30 in the morning. He sleeps until 6:30. And this has been going on since the first week they moved in. So once they moved in together, he's like, okay, I got my... Damn. Then she wanted to go see her family during Christmas. He got mad and started hitting her, physically abusing her now. So this is a psycho white dude. There is no way possible I could have spent 5 minutes with this white dude and not been able to see that, not been able to detect that. I can always spot a racist white dude, always.
They can say, because they've come into my comments and said the same thing, oh, he's a white supremacist, he's racist. I'm hard pressed to find one thing the man said that was racist.
It's very confusing because it's very hard to speak to them. I can speak to you and have a calm, normal, rational conversation. I can't get that from the black person, because I have no patience and tolerance for ignorance. And that's why I listen to your content, because you're a very educated individual who speaks honestly about the issues in your community.
You got to ask yourself, what's wrong with these black women that they can't see it? And I see it all the time. They do not see what we see. I've seen white guys at some of the jobs I've had with white supremacist tattoos, right? And the black dudes know that these dudes racist. The black women be all up in their face. They be up in the black woman's face. Black women grinning from ear to ear. Nothing but teeth and gums. They do not detect the racist white guys. Let's move on. Yeah, this was from a white dude. Said his former friend, his dad hated black dudes, and he hated them in caps, but he didn't have a problem with black females at all. This was from a white dude. So he's telling you straight up, yes, with black women. And you gotta question, how could black women possibly continue to date them, knowing that the most racist of them are willing to date them? Now just think if you have a son and that son look more black than white. This dude still hates black males and that boy looks black. What are the chances do you think it is that boy will be abused? Let's move on. My girlfriend used the N-word in reference to one of my friends. We were alone, so no one else heard the comment. I was stunned, shocked, and appalled. I immediately left the room because I was so disturbed. Right? It is a word that neither I nor my family or friend uses in any sort of context, because I've been raised to view it as incredibly offensive. Now that's an interesting statement, because it would be different if he heard her using the word. This is a white guy who had a black girlfriend, and he never heard her using that word, but yet it still flew out his mouth. Now if she was using the word, that would sort of indirectly give him, permission to also use it. Let's move on. My white friend, his boyfriend, is basically racist. Now what? Now she don't know what to do. You find out your boyfriend racist and you asking for advice, you don't know what to do. Now what? Really? Damn. Well, man, he grew up in the mountains of California, blah, blah, blah. And they was watching Meet the Press, and he said that black unemployment rate was so high because black people are lazy. And second racist comment in a week. I'm at a loss of what to do. A week ago, he insisted that black people were genetically less intelligent than white people. Mainly because of our inability to not be so offended anytime we hear the N-word. Damn. We live together and we're expecting our first child next month. Damn.
Lord Jesus!
All this time, these black broads cannot detect. They cannot see it. I've always seen this. They are oblivious to signs of racist white men and white women. See, they view whites as harmless. They only think overt racism exists. And if a white guy is in their face, cracking jokes, being a little flirtatious, this guy cannot be racist.
And here, ladies and jelly spoons, we have Exhibit A, a leftist whose ideologies make absolutely no sense. So, my man is so racist he's dating an African woman. An actual African woman. Perhaps if I used this filter, I would actually look more white, and this incredulous comment might make more sense, which it still doesn't. Darling.
I just found out my white boyfriend is keeping me a secret from his racist family, and I think that's a deal breaker. Just like I said before, they show him off, he don't show them off. Right? It's hilarious. See if we got any more. Is my boyfriend racist? When we hang out with one of his friends starts calling her a nigga and starts, acting racist. And her boyfriend starts to act different. Right? When he's with this racist friend of his. Once again, this broad is actually putting up with the racism. Once you see that your white boyfriend is cool with a white racist, what the fuck are you still doing with him? How dumb can you get? See, this is the stupidity of these. They cannot imagine that a white man could possibly be racist and still mess around with a black girl. Now you remember the Abner Louima incident, where this man was beaten by the police officers from the time he was wrongfully arrested to the time they got to the police station. They kept beating him there. They damaged, I think, his liver and ripped his colon. Right? And that officer had a black girlfriend or a black wife. The cop who recently flipped that black girl over in the classroom, a black girlfriend. Right? Another police officer who said the only good is they don't give a shit about blackness itself.
Darling. You are racist. Hate to break it to you, but you toxic leftists are the people who scream racism whilst being racist. You scream equality, and all you want is equity. You scream forgiveness, all you want are reparations and revenge.
Ooh, this is nice! Girl! This audience is you right here? Okay. They don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. This is so nice.
Colonizer? What? Dude, I was born here just like you. Your ancestors stole this land from the natives and colonized it, and then came and stole my people and made them your slaves. Okay, first off, that's not even close. My family came here as immigrants after Jim Crow. They had nothing to do with your ancestors. Just because I'm white, you're assuming that that's actually racist. What? Dude, I can't be racist. Only you can. What? No, everyone can be racist. It's a mindset. It stems from pride. Whoa. You cannot compare black and white pride. They are two totally different things. Pride is the same for everyone. It's just the consciousness of your dignity. No, because white pride can stem to white supremacy. Black pride can't. Sure it can. Supremacy just means that you think you're a superior race. Any race can be supremacist. Oh my god, man, you need to educate yourself. You sound like an idiot. I am actually experiencing oppression.
Let's get it. All right, so all of this is stemming from, I'm not sure what the back and forth was between those two creators. I tried to go back and look for videos. I think some might have got reported, but there was a black creator that called out this white creator for having a criminal record and being registered as a sex offender. Now, you all know historically how when things happen, especially to us in the black community, the first thing they do is to run to our criminal record. However, this guy is literally trying to compare his situation of accountability that he's refusing to take to actual oppression. So I said, okay, I'm not just going to assume that I know why he's on the registry. It's public information. Let me look up the case file. So I looked up the case file and I saw two things. Number one, he was initially charged with second-degree sexual assault of an unconscious person. It was then amended down to third-degree sexual assault. So in my mind, I'm thinking, as a content creator with thousands of followers, I would probably clarify this too. So I go back and I watch his video. And this is what he had to say about his situation.
Those of you who don't know, when I was 18, about a week after I graduated high school, I went to a party for a coworker. 21-year-old manager knew that I have never drinking alcohol in my entire life, and she wanted to get me drunk. And drunk I got. Never drinking before, I did not know my limits, and I drank a lot. Birthday girl coworker happened to walk in on three of us. As the birthday girl ran downstairs to tell everyone what happened, my manager freaked out and said that she was too drunk to consent. Being young and scared and never being in trouble before, I gave into what the interrogators wanted me to say.
So let's deep dive into this. You knowingly drank, knowing that you were not of legal age. You knew that she wanted to get you drunk, and you still drank. Then you engaged in sexual intercourse with someone that was unconscious, that could not consent. And you're now trying to claim that you are oppressed because of you just giving in and pleading no contest, because I looked at the case file, that you now have to register as a sex offender, did 2 years, so you're a felon, which, I mean, no qualms at that. People have records. But you're trying to say that you're oppressed and not taking accountability for what you did?
Never. You ain't never had a friend like me. Believe that. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. See, at night I watch the sky, I take another breath, I smoke my new boy to the butt like it's the last motherfucker left. Just me and you evading enemies, let you get my last shot of Hennessy. Ain't never had a friend like me. Remember memories so vividly. Was once a little dust kicker, now becomes a G. Who can I call when they all fail? Collect calls to my dogs from the county jail, sending me mail, heard the blocks in the same shape. Ain't nothing changed, niggas slanging at the same place, the same faces, supposed to always hate our foes. This lifestyle is forever, watch the game unfold. Shedding crocodile tears, just got life plus. And you wonder if these white judges like us. Just stay strong, we'll appeal, nigga, you'll be free. Down with you to the very end, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Who'll be the last motherfucker breathing? Tell me, nigga. Tell me. Who'll be the last motherfucker breathing? Stress, bust the free. Enemies give me reason to be the last motherfucker breathing. Bust my automatic rounds, catch them while they sleeping. Now I'm the last motherfucker breathing. Stress, my bust the free. Enemies give me reason to be the last motherfucker breathing. Bust my automatic rounds, catch them while they sleeping. Now I'm the last motherfucker breathing. Woke up with 50 enemies plotting my death. All 50 seeing visions of me shot in the chest. Couldn't rest, nah, nigga, I was stressed. Had me creeping round corners, homie sleeping in my vest. Shit, I'm like a hostage on this trouble block. Call the cops, a thug nigga screaming west side. Busting double glocks, hitting corners in my Chevy Suburban. Liquor got me driving up on the curb, hand on the steering wheel, swerving. Bless me, Father, I'm a sinner. I'm living in hell, just let me live on these streets. Cause ain't no peace for me in jail. Getting worldwide exposure with a bunch of niggas that don't give a fuck, riding as my soldiers. I'm just releasing on the warpath, not your average dealer. West side outlaw, bad boy killer. Complete my mission, my competition no longer beefing. I murdered all them busters, now I'm the last motherfucker breathing. But buster free, enemies give me reason to be the last motherfucker breathing. Bustin' my automatic rounds, catch them while they sleeping. Now I'm the last motherfucker chance, stand firm in the dirt. For all my soldiers gone, we burning the earth. Outlaws worldwide, we pack the block. Shooting rocks at the kid ops, butts back for pop. Ass shot, here to tell you that it's hell down here. Stale down here, too many jails down here. Why you act like you don't hear me? Young noble outlaw, till these motherfuckers kill me, I'm still
we was raised, fuck this life, my role's my right. Holding on a tight grip with death in my sight. And the dark is my light, I'm cynical. Sleepwalking isn't true. Walk around town with a pad full of bitter food. Came a long way from a born day. Dead away with his warplay. Fuck friends, I'll say. Rather die for my AK with these bag ass niggas. See through glass ass niggas. Only rob my nigga to get him a mash ass niggas. Breathing.
But bust the freak enemies, give me reason to be the last motherfucker breathe. Bust my automatic rounds, catch them while they sleeping. Now I'm the last motherfucker breathe.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker, we rollin'. Motherfucker, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. And this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world, I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much, I need a moment.
You studied your history, and you did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Powers, Austin, Powers, lost in translation with a whole fucking nation. They say I was the abomination of Obama's nation. Well, that's a pretty bad way to start the conversation. At the end of the day, God damn it, I'm killing it. I got realness, I just kill shit cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound the engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use a bitch, your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Tell me something, you motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation, your DNA an abomination. This how this when you in the matrix, dodging bullets, reaping what you're sowing, stacking up the footage, living on the go and sleeping in the villa, sipping from a crap.